Yeah, it's Rymo here. I'm the drummer for Slightly Stoopid. Yeah, the tour has been going great. You know, all the bands have really become great friends, you know, over the course of this last month touring together. Couldn't ask for a better lineup. Mickey Avalon, Stephen Marley, Snoop Dogg, Slightly Stoopid. It's just a big party on wheels, you know? Yeah, it's been a co-headline bill between Slightly Stoopid and Snoop Dogg, and we basically did a lot of switching back and forth on the West Coast. Every state we go to, you know, there's always some things thrown up on stage, and, you know, the boys are always quick to spark it up and hand it out to the crowd, you know. It's kind of the way it goes. Like, Kyle will roll up a couple huge bats and pass it around a circle real quick on stage, and then get it out to the kids out in the front row, and, you know, they continue it on from there. So not only are we claiming blazing a fuse, but it's legitimate. Like, that's the way we live, you know. That's the way we do it. You know, we were kind of tossing around names, and we had a couple other really good ideas for titles for the tour. But once we heard Blazing and Fuse, and, you know, everyone kind of, you know, put their you know, consent in, it was like, yeah, this is perfect name for the run, you know. Yeah, the title of the album that came out last summer is Slightly Not Stoned Enough to Eat Breakfast Yet Stupid, and it kind of started off as like a bit of a joke, you know. It's like when we go into the studio, generally it's like we're not there at like 9 a.m. and done at 5 p.m., you know. It's like we roll in at noon and no one's really eaten anything yet, and, you know, so this one particular day we were kind of tossing around names, and I think Kyle was like, yeah, dude, you know, what do you guys want to eat? You know, like, you know, every day we get to the studio and we just order out lunch, you know, so someone comes with some tacos or some sandwiches or whatever, and Kyle's like, man, it's like, just kind of woke up, man, I'm not even stoned, I can't even eat breakfast yet, man. And we're just like, whoa, we all started laughing, like, it just kind of became a joke around the studio. And then when it came time to name the album, it was just like a no-brainer. It was just funny, and so, yeah, it was kind of just a big joke that ended up becoming the title name of the album. You know, obviously the band started, like, I'd say back in like '95. I mean, Miles and Kyle were the founding two members of the band. And I think when they started, it was just about having a good time, backyard parties, going to the beach all day, have a few drinks, smoke a spliff, just skate around and surf. And that was just kind of like the way that they grew up and their lifestyle, and also mine and some of the other guys from the band grew up that exact same way. And so I think from the beginning it was just like an honest representation of like our lifestyle. I think what attracted, you know, the initial fan base was that kind of honesty. Is like, we're not wearing, you know, fucking eyeliner this year and skinny jeans, you know what I mean? And then next year, whatever the next fad is, we're trying to jump on that bandwagon and eyeliner and big hair. It's like we've always kind of been the same. Yeah, there's been obviously a musical growth with the band. I think they can reflect and hear that. Maybe they have a new favorite song, but I think those same kids that are getting into it this year or last year or a couple years ago, you know, maybe with the help from the radio, you know, with 2 a.m. or that type of, you know, larger media base now, it's like, you know, it's the same vibe. I don't think that the fan base has really changed too much, because I don't think we've changed that much. You know, we're still big kids. Yo, it's Rymo from Slightly Stoopid. Why the fuck aren't you watching KarmaloopTV?